Hello everyone, it is I, the one and only King Mac, and welcome to the special presentation on YouTube. All month long, we are going to a galaxy far, far away and celebrate the 45th anniversary of Star Wars with game reviews, podcasts, and more. Be sure to grab a hot fresh cheeseburger with some french fries, a tasty milkshake, and a nice soft drink. Thank you all for watching, and now here is Tony, aka TTBurger88, to bring you this special feature presentation of TTBurger Game Reviews Star Wars Edition on YouTube.
Hey, you're back! Welcome, everybody. You guys are all ready for some more TTBurger game reviews, I see, eh? Well, you come to the right place because this is Star Wars month. All month long to celebrate Star Wars Day, May 4th. And what a way to continue with episode 222, episode 222, 222, 222, part 1 of 1 once again. And I forgot to give shout out in the last couple of videos here. Before I get started, I want to give shout out to everyone who has supported this channel. Free Green HD, SubZeroMNX King Mac, and my friends JJ Brother 88, JJ Jaguar A9, and the Man A9, who are all fans of Star Wars and stuff. And it's for you guys here. I'm sorry I forgot to mention shout out to you guys in the last two videos. It's my fault, I forgot there. And I also want to give a shout out to JJ Brother 88's wife, Arch Nurse Girl 45, who in the month of September are going to be becoming parents of 2 twins. So congratulations to them once again. We have a lot to talk about here, so let's get started here with another PlayStation game. This time we have a Star Wars fighting game. This was one of the first games I ever played on the PlayStation. This was around the time the Star Wars genre was big into the 3D era fighting games. There were Star Wars games everywhere, made on the Nintendo 64, the PC, and the PlayStation, and stuff like that. And we get into this game here, which is a PlayStation exclusive, released on Halloween of 1997, October 31st. And I got it right here. We have Star Wars, Masters of Teras Kasi, for the PlayStation, by LucasArts. Now I know people are gonna think I'm gonna bash this game and say it sucks or whatever like that, when I'm not gonna bash it, because I like this game. I think it's one of my favorite Star Wars games of all time. I know people are gonna think, how could you like this game? This game is terrible. It's so bad. I mean, I know everyone has bashed this game under the fucking sun and the moon and all and everything, but you know, I just feel like people just didn't give this game a big chance. I mean, it's a fighting game. I like fighting games. I like Tekken and Soul Blade and Mortal Kombat and stuff. You know, it's good that we had a Star Wars fighting game. Sure, it has its flaws and stuff like that, but you know, it's not a terrible, unplayable game. I'm gonna say there, it's still playable. I mean, sure, it's got stiff controls, especially with the hard to pull out and stuff, and a couple other things, but still, it's a playable game. If you can master the move and the controls, you'll have fun. And I will admit, when I first played this game, I played the demo, and I will admit, I hated the demo because of the unbalanced difficulty of the opponent AI. Only 2 playable characters, Arden, Luke Skywalker, and 2 stages, which was the Sandcrawler Arid Desert and the Carbine Freezing Chamber and stuff like that. I know the shallow demo. But the game came out on Halloween 1997, and I heard people bitch about this game left and right and stuff like that. And I was agreeing with people on the demo, but you know, when I got the game myself, I enjoyed it. Like I mentioned before, it's got some problems, but it's still a playable game. That's what I'm saying there. But let's get started with the story. Not really much here. After the destruction of the Death Star, Emperor Palpatine seeks retaliation against Luke Skywalker and the Rebel Alliance by recruiting Master Assassin Arden to eliminate key members of the Rebel Alliance, using the fighting style of Teras Kasi, which is like another term for Iron Fist, similar to Tekken. It means Iron Fist in Japan. Now, critical to James Rolfe for mentioned that in his review of this game, so critical to you, James, AVGN. And it pits them up in one-on-one combat, and the player goes and fights the opponents, and there we go. However, this is not hand-to-hand combat. You have weapons. You have like a lightsaber, a blaster, a staff, a rifle, and more and more and more. Each character has their own weapon they can use by pressing the R2 button. Like I said, not much story to have an opinion on it. It could be good or bad, but there's not much to have an opinion on it. The characters you have in this game are Arden, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Boba Fett, Chewbacca, Hor, who is a Tusken Raider, and a Gamorrean guard from Jabba's palace named Thok, along with unlockable characters such as Mara Jade, who is Luke Skywalker's wife, Stormtrooper, who is just named Stormtrooper, who's basically a clone of, who's basically like has Han Solo moves. Jodo Cast, who is Boba Fett's rival, who's also a bounty hunter. They basically are the same character, just different color swaps, so slightly different moves. Then we have Princess Leia in her slave costume and the boss Darth Vader. The presentation of Star Wars Master of the Teras Kasi is good graphics for a PlayStation game since 1997. The character models look very detailed, even though they move sort of stiff and sluggish like they are and stuff. They look detailed. The backgrounds look okay, but they are just small square-like backgrounds with objects in it. You fight on Hoth, Endor, the Death Star, Tatooine, Bespin in Cloud City, the Carbon Chamber in Cloud City, Dagobah, the Rancor Pit on Jabba's Palace, and more. My favorite level is Hoth, since that's my favorite planet. I like snow levels in games, and this is the way to go for sure. The opening cutscene looks okay, no complaint there. Graphics look good with a good frame rate also. Sound, excellent sound for the most part. Star Wars tunes from the games here, and they kick ass. And if you put this game into a CD player, you can listen to the music from the game. Like, very cool to have Star Wars music on a PlayStation disc you could listen to. The voice acting is good. A few not so good actors, but most of them do a great job. Like Bob Bergen voices Luke Skywalker once again. Without Bob Bergen, you can't have a video game version of Luke Skywalker. Sound effects like your lightsaber are awesome and too good on the sound there for sure. Gameplay, fun times, better than what everyone says about it. I know it has problems, but it's nowhere near as bad as Criticom or Cardinal Sin or Versus and such. This game is a fighting game with Star Wars in it. You pick a character, one-on-one, defeat the opponent, move on to the next, to do a mirror match of your character, and then face off with Darth Vader. Each character has 2 costumes and has a weapon. Luke Skywalker, Mara Jade, and Darth Vader have lightsabers. Han Solo and Stormtrooper have a blaster pistol. Chewbacca has his Wookiee bowcaster. Hor has his bantha staff. Princess Leia has a staff along with her slave Leia character. Boba Fett and Jodo Cast have blaster rifles, and Arden has an iron fist with a laser on it, and Thok has an axe and more. I like how your health meter is a lightsaber, that's really cool. Your special meter bar goes from blue to gold, and when it's all the way full, be prepared to do some killer moves that take away half your opponent's health or more. Or you can knock them out of the ring also. The controls are stiff and take time to get used to, but they are not hard to figure out. You have a good amount of modes: arcade, burst, team battle, survival, and more, and it'll keep you occupied for a while. Now I know the demo is terrible due to the difficulty, but believe me when I say the final product is better. Now I do understand why some people hate this game. People complain about the lightsabers not being able to cut off the limbs and stuff like that, and the moves are hard to pull off, and the characters feel stiff and stuff. And while I do agree with the moves and feeling stiff and stuff, you have to understand this is a fighting game. You can't expect it to be like the movies where you cut off an arm with a lightsaber or perform a special move that cuts off an arm or a limb or something like that. At least you have lightsabers that you can pull special moves. Be happy about that. Yes, some moves are hard to pull off, but it takes patience and time. And some moves, yes, will hurt your thumb on the D-pad, but it's not a game killer. It hurt my thumb a little bit. My thumb's fine. Stuff like that. My thumb feels fine. And you know, you gotta get used to it. It's still fun, especially when you get to the end. You have some cool cheat codes too, like you can mess around with, like where it shows no life bar or special meter. I like it for some reason, because it just adds a challenge. And it was definitely a fun game with those extra characters too, and it's definitely fun to play with a friend also. Like, I remember like playing this at my cousin's house on Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving in 1999, and it was fun, especially when we got to the Hoth and stuff like that. You know, if you want to figure out how to get the weapons out and stuff. I still had fun, but now the negative. Like I said, I have no opinion on this. This could be a problem for people where there's not much story and stuff. We can't form an opinion. Darth Vader is a very cheap boss. He's very cheap. If you thought Cervantes and Soul Edge were very powerful, and Heihachi Mishima was very powerful and stuff, this guy will whoop your ass too if you're not good at the game. The unbalanced opponent AI and stuff that there are times where like they'll be very overpowered and just keep knocking you down, so that will also be like they'll put you to still like be like super put you to tree sleep easy or so like that or so. And of course, beating the game on the Jedi difficulty setting gives you an ending, but the endings are awful. Just small little clips of the character posing or so like that, or just a clip of them doing something or so, and that's basically it. And the hidden characters just have a text with still image and stuff. There's no voice setting in the endings either, and the backgrounds should have had more detail to them. And some of the moves can be tough to pull off like the combo moves, but most of the moves are fine though. It's a fun game, give it a try, it is worth it, believe me. Final thoughts there, this game definitely got too much hate and didn't deserve all that hate. It's a fun game and I like it, and people who don't like this game, don't like that I like it, hey, I respect your opinion and stuff, just that I as much as respect my opinion too. It's a fun game, should not be overlooked. I give it an 8 out of 10 because of the problems I had with it, but still, this game is a lot better than what the critics and other people were saying. Take it from me. Take it from the fighting game fan here. TTBurger is a big fan of fighting games, and he gave this game a chance, and the game is awesome. And that's it for episode 222 of my game reviews here, part 1 of 1. Next up, we got some more Star Wars games coming up, because there's a lot to talk about here. But all I gotta say, now if you like what you see here, subscribe, like the video, comment down below, join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers United, follow my Facebook group, TTBurger Gamers Group, and my Facebook page called TTBurger8. And pretty much all I gotta say there. This is Tony, peace out, have everything. See y'all in the next episode. More Star Wars games coming away. And may the Fourth be with you. See you again soon. Take care, everybody. Taking on a drug, you got me feeling good, yeah, you